Welcome to Africa, the father of humanity. The great ape is the man in me, and every single man is me. The second largest, most populated continent. The planet's surface, I'm surfing 20% of all the land. Mediterranean to the north, Sina Paswela to the east. Indian Ocean in the south meets Atlantic in the west. Bless and boss both hemispheres. 54 countries and 11 independent states I got running under me. Fuck with me, 1 billion strong, 15% of all humanity. The largest population majority, only 19. They rise fast, the most vast mass collected past. Who will last as if racing meant fast. The massive African Union means you do what you doing. United Nations know what we pursuing. Blu Nottz, we be dropping music for a free soul, for a free car, for a free cop, for a free people to see where we from.
So big up every ghetto youth and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate. So big up all the ghetto youths and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate.
Welcome to Africa, the father of my fathers and the father of his fathers, the father of your forefathers' fathers. This is Africa, the father of mankind, exploded with culture. It's the motherland's landmine, the mainline's mainland. The grapevine you heard it through left you with a spear in your ear, opposite vertical. The most versatile and overcame all adversity. Knowledge of the name became the world's university. Verbally, no words can be gathered together ever to describe the scribes written by tribes, brought together by God to define Africa, the father of all man. Still standing here today, may we glorify the land. Back to rediscover our mother through our brothers Blu Nottz. Truth and knowledge from the Kai word to mother. Africa is black, blacker than the black man that made me a black man. Black man, Africa is back.
So big up every ghetto youth and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate. So big up all the ghetto youths and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate.
Welcome to Africa, the father of the motherland, the father of your brother man from another motherland's land other than African. Out of God, if I can, Africa, I can, brother man. Africa, Kafrika, Kufuka, Menika. I'm in Hotep, I'm in Ra, I'm in the God, and we all Africa. Shaka Zulu, Zulu 2, Zulu rules means if you go Zulu then you lose. Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and even Zambia, Tanzania, Madagascar, Ethiopia, Botswana, Angola, Congo, Chad and Kada, Sudan's the Nigerian, Nigeria, Algeria, Mali and Mauritania, Ivory Coast, Guinea, Ghana, and even Libya, Cameroon, Uganda, Benin, in Kenya, Egypt to Morocco and Tunisia, East Coast, Somalia, Namibia, Swaziland, Mali, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Liberia, Burundi, Western Sahara, and the Senegal. Yes, Africa, yes, Africa, yes, Africa for all.
So big up every ghetto youth and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate. So big up all the ghetto youths and African slave. Land of Africa, where every black man originate. Welcome to Africa, where every black man originate. Where every black man originate.
Africa, Africa, Africa. Wembo. Africa, 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 Africa. We used to be number one, always permanent one. In my battle, lost my arm. Mike became my stick and I walked. Homo erectus means yes, I walked. Top to bottom of Asia, Australia. Man that made the Asian, yes, he walked. Top to bottom about Medica. Fire the flame, the Homo sapien. Bring it up back again, Africa. Blu in the eyes of all black men, them. The blue in the eyes was no white man done. King of the kings was one black man, them. Name of the father named Afrika. Home of the throne was in Africa. First human bone was in Africa. First race alone was just Africa. Now bring it up back again, Jina Langu. Afrika, 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 Afrika. When I get home it'll be Africa. Write it in stone or in papyrus. The heart of my home is in Africa. Feel it in my bones, so passionate that I wanna go home, wanna go back to my original home, Ayun. Original face shots to Imani. The great motherland, me, mommy. The first man to walk was in Africa. First man to talk was in Africa. First land to stand up was Africa. Only man on land was in Africa. Man to man see one, he see Africa. Hand in hand see one, we are Africa. When the land was one, it was Africa. Now bring it up back again, Jina Langu. Africa, 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 Africa.
My ink dwells in the tune. Certified black man, certified move. Sound clean like a steel pan, moving that truth. Build a house with a brick, never cut, never lose. Where I'm from, BK, where it's at, AFRIKA. Black moon, black race. They scared cause we came a long way. They scared cause we out in broad day. One place, the original, clear as all space. Everything is on the one, everyone is from the base. Where the break beats from, ever clean, never laced. Where they take we from, motherland, home plate. Strong roots keep a tree in its place. So wherever we at, unearthed, unfazed. How it feels so good to be black unscathed. Cause it's all so beautiful to sound when
Jina Langu. Africa, 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 Africa.
I self-law and master circumnavigated the whole globe. You tell me I go back to. Been in the far west active, they call it Maghreb. If you read then your facts up. On my square devils back up, run my ears, run an atlas. Build mounds, build pyramids, castles. Hear the sound is the spirit of them black folks. The made to mobile shit, run it back, ho. We need everything that's rare brass tax though. You know like Cold X and Cold Wars for Cold Boat and Gold Pure and Dope Gone, the Dog Star, God Body, so forth. Like John.
Jina Langu. Africa, 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 Africa. Wherebo.
For the libation of the people. For the people who fight. For the blood. For the love. For the wisdom. We are this mission. Yeah, check. Watch the vision.
Yeah, what you thought you can't see in the dark. I keep my eyes closed and only follow the heart. Sparks used to be darts, harpoon through ears like Spade. No right ear, and he's still right here. Move find me, you find me. Mozambique with it, you zombie. Then I'ma be Kuti, feel me, Fela, feel me, Nigeria. Back, black, the fury of the black cat. Feel me, I rap that. Hit me and I'm back. Black Panther mask with the Sudi match. Zulu out the zoo with my zoo suit. Back, black jazz, black blues, black rock. Back, black, about to cover half the map. Air Jordan original Asiat. We can't see him no more, where is he at? It's time to go back before Moore's met the map.
Mungu, 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 Kungu, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kungu, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kungu, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kungu, Mungu.
Yeah. What you think it ain't a hell virus right beneath you, and scientifically proven that it can eat you, and also proving something here will defeat you. Will it be lust, greed, gluttony, or pride? Wrath and envy, or will it be the sloth's time? I wonder what will take me under. Baba Yetu, Jew and Binguni. Julie, I wish I was a Jew, but you can call me godly or just blue. Quintessentially when I be on my Mungu, and essentially when I come out of Zulu. Battle my voodoo, I voodoo you Houdini. Thinking God is a genie, many pray noon to noon too. Black crescent, black star, student true too.
Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu.
Okay, so you say nothing happened, right? Nothing needed to separate you from apartheid. Maybe a cross if you cross-eyed, or human rights if you abusing rights, a world peace if it's your world, and we know it's your world, right? Or more like when you open your eyes, yo, I'm an African American man, I know I'm African. We all came out of Africa, we all know we African. Whether you Asian, European, or America, Medicane could barely cover the area. Europeans know they came from an African, and the first man to Asia was an African. And out of half of them, I half the men they were, and all the men at all, who do we say we are? One, cause we come from one, and you can't run from the sun.
Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu. Mungu, 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 Kongo, Mungu.
Don't you make a single sound. Shh. Tiptoe in
Africa.
Look around.
Africa.
Tiptoe in
Africa.
Don't make a sound. Shh. Tiptoe in
Africa.
Look around.
Africa.
Tiptoe in
Africa.
Don't make a sound.
And you know you ain't got no business in this. Award winning, we world Guinness in this omniscient. You came from me, God whispered and the lie entered. Adam got the shivers, this forbidden fruit. You couldn't vision, visions grew without a visa for a visit through. Look at you buying kings and slaves, and selling slaves, building nations on graves, then looking back at me as if I don't know how to behave. How about you hop up out of coffee's grave and pray 5 times a day? I write rhymes aligned with the time of day, like the guys prophesizing about the times in the day. Caution signs, no intrigue, no entree. Not intrigued by the man who brought disease back to me. Actually, I seen strange fruit hanging from Virginia. My nigga was my nigga, for my nigga was my nigga, cuz. Oh yeah, and Kuingia to the native, for the native was the Indian. If you got beef, then bring it on.
Melanin, magical element in front of pyramids, we peddling powerful testament from sacred sands of my brethren, legacy snatched. Forbidden cloth, make a head wrap, goddess of Kemet. Plant a solid gold bear trap, pillars of oil. Enhance the richness of the soil, the blacker the berry. The more interest in your spoils, original czar. Ink leaking out my scars when scribbling bars. Create the sun, moon, and stars, we pivot the post. Protect the rim of the Gold Coast, cherish the growth. From the spiritual oath, behold the lost book of Enoch. The tribal tradition is keep a heat rock. The temp on the continent's like a teapot, boil the roots. They tried to poison our troops. Juice from the fruit of Islam, we pour out the truth. Let freedom ring, lion heart, tiger stripe, king of kings. Middle fingers for apartheid, the fat lady sings.
Come inside my place and try to take all the resource away. Get up out my face, you only came just to build your estate. One mistake we make, we let them in, yeah, for the lowest rates and lower rate. That family Harley ate off of your Jesus chain, oh let us pray. Ain't no debate for Timbuktu, I Timbo you grade day. Catch my ancestors fade, okay, comprende. How in the world does the mother get the scraps? This is facts, Uncle sent to a sister like that. Years of war, what's the premise of that? Years of poor stomachs touching the backs of kids with no embassy pass. Election fixing, got some chicken in that. What's your intentions, man? I seen your plan crystal clear. Your vision is whack, vividly, sickly. Actually, I got family in poverty, man. Don't come for no salary. Wipe the blood off the money tree at the rubber farm. Good year in there, tired of tired profits weighed. Why do bad years live here every day? Hey.
If they only knew more about Noble Jew, probably be my ollies and my family, cuz if they only knew more about Noble Drew, probably see Muhammad in my blood. I hit the gate stumbling, I'm crawling through mud. These dirty vermins trying to make it fit like OJ's glove. I'm out the back door, you never know how it's gonna go. Cold Hotel Pro, so I call on Saturday. It's like a beam in your dream. That doesn't even matter, even what you may sing. My enemies, they evil people, they plot and they scheme. What you mean? Take you downtown to the fiends. Look you up on the lean. Spirit feel it, I can still hear the baby the screams. Feel my lyrics while my Kendrick still fearing the pains. I understand now, old man, I'm a grown man. Slaves on whisper. They couldn't get more clearer. My house niggas different. I see it in the mirror, in the picture. But karma is a bitch, yeah. The justice gonna get ya. Don't forget that. We taking it back, Shafiq straight out of Afrika. We taking it back, Shafiq straight out of Afrika. We taking it back, Shafiq straight out of Afrika. We taking it back, Shafiq straight out of Afrika.
In Africa, look around
Africa.
Tiptoe in
Africa.
Don't make a sound.
He ain't tryna front on Johaz, is he? Africa roots in the booth, spitting like on Kissy. My squad's grizzly, your last, this was a large frisbee. The guards with me, pissing on niggas like scarred kidneys. Smoke charred chimneys, the most illy respected Zulu. Reject your voodoo, worse holy like I was Desmond Tutu. Black Uhuru, the top shots at dreadlock monster. The Ethiopian rulers in here to smash imposters. Black as Ghana, the dark scholar you can't compete with. My queen resembles a goddess straight out of ancient Egypt. Grown man spit, fuck all them boys that's with you. All my balls is the shit, y'all niggas toilet tissue.
Together we're gonna make it. Lord, trouble, we sure can take it. But we're almost home. We're almost home.
Yeah. Lord, Mama, yeah. Mother Africa, yeah.
Together,
Mother Africa,
together
may I never forget the beat of your drum. You own a piece of my heart. Your illegitimate son wants to come home. Don't you keep me in the dark.
Hey yo, my grandpa's dark skin, my grandma's dark skin, my other grand's light skin. I wonder what bites him. Pro Afro pick, pro black mix, and it's a whole lot of soul that shit. That soul glows from shore to shore. I used to stare back at Africa, not really sure if we gon' make it aboard the Black Star Line. Looking back at those who actually got to cross that line. Left America for Africa, Jamaica to Ethiopia, Jamaica changed London. And you think something's holding us? It's funny, you could picture every black man out of Africa lost, looking at every man like this is the cost we paid. Not the slaves we played, not the roads we paved, not the goals we made, but the goal we bathed in, died in and stayed in. Now we almost made it back to being butt naked.
Yeah,
man, I
be like,
take
go back to Africa, you porch monkey, coon, sing another tune, lazy loon, entertain us with your moves. Yeah, we like the things you do, but you're nothing but baboons. We're the sun, you're the gloom, we're the joy, you're the doom. Got a lack of gold, get us, see you're just another nigga, just a thug with a trigger, bust a slug in that thug. Use the blood, use the cuz, use the mud, use the dust, use the rug that we brush our dirty feet on, the rock that we lean on, the labor that we feed on. Without Without you, we would be gone. Stronger than some King Kong. Your knowledge we can't speak on. Your land is what we leech on. They jealous cause you be on. Indigenous for eons. The type of stuff I think on. They tell me that I think wrong. I tell them that I think right. All my life we had to fight. Not a piece of this land that ain't been touched by a black hand. Trying to dodge a ghost face like we Pac-Man. Screaming.
People talking about Wakanda, but what about Rwanda? Your relatives are probably there, skinning anacondas. Ancestors' bloodstream flowing through my mantra. Nappy hair, strong body, we ain't smoking on that ganja. Look what I told a novice. Just because Obama was up in the Oval Office don't mean we all accomplished. I swear I almost lost it. Colonizers, modernizers, we a global market. Queens wearing weaves, trying to look like Pocahontas. Rather like an actual, like your Greek granny in the past, boo. Let me ask you, is Cape Verde such a bad state? I'm trying to find out where I'm from in this rat race. They looking at me like a bum with a black face. But little do they know that I'm past great. Castrate every whack thought about this vast place and make it a mandate that everyone can.
So much lineage. This brother's yet to discover. Born to a Nigerian pops and black American mother got me wondering. What tribe from my mom's side was brought to America to build it for free with their freedom denied? One side came in planes, the other shackled to the bottom of boats. Yeah, we survived the oppression through a legacy of hope. Once step foot on the soil, transported through the transatlantic. West Africans in America fighting for basic human rights, enduring embarrassment from Angela to Harriet. Burdens of this country, all my forefathers carried it. Deprived of wealth through various generations, sharecropping the Jim Crow and redlining. Visions of returning to the motherland. I seek defining this, redefining of refinement. Revolution inciting, protests to riots. Traveling to face.
Hey yo, my great grandma was darker than the Queen of Mali, darker than Louis Arm, singing Hello Dolly. Probably the perfect example of the motherland. And even though she lived on another man's land, and my fam been black since my mom had me. We the true whitest blacks in my family. You can see my grandpa would be teed. He light as the master far. Now I'm not light as him, but I mean we came far. Grandpa's name is Oscar. When he say Oscar, he means Central African Republic, cause he that hard rooted. He went deeper than Alex Haley and Roots went to realign his family with this movement. Even though we still ain't changed our slave names yet. And the blackest man I never met was Malcolm X and Nat Turner. Brought it back like the stamps on the backs of blacks hung and burnt up, and that was that. No justice, reparations, or apologies. And they still trying to build freeways over our properties. I wonder what it was before we wasn't colonies that made us kings and queens of our dynasties. Hey yo,
Mama, yeah. Mother Africa, yeah. Mother Africa. May I never forget the beat of your drum. You own a piece of my heart. Your illegitimate son wants to come home. Don't you keep me in the dark, Mama, yeah. Mother Africa, yeah. Mother Africa. May I never forget the beat of your drum. You own a piece of my heart. Your illegitimate son wants to come home. Don't you keep me in the dark, Mama.
Start moving. Back to Africa. Back to Africa. Back to Africa.
Hey. Blue.
Back to Africa.
Shad.
Back to Africa.
Let's go.
Back to Africa.
Hey. Most of my people moved back to Rwanda, including dad and my mama, both threw their bags in economy class after 25 years in the West to go where the air pierces your chest. So clear the stress we hold here from oppression, no fear of aggression. Their old folks are dear, they respect them. Poetry and dance, socially advanced. When we go to meet the fams, we eat roasted meat and yams. It's fresh from the soil, no hormones or pesticides. Toil, then go home to rest and rise. And every step is exercise on lush hills. Kids don't gotta crush pills or inject a high. when the dignity is deep and pigment isn't objectified, and the people don't accept the lies. So black men can be strong and gentle, calm and simple, not taught to want the non-essentials. Where we belong, it's monumental. Back
to Africa.
Let's go.
Back to Africa. 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 Where would I move back to? My black roots, back to the land where they stack truth. Pinnacle from the latitude till they cracks roots. What rituals and magical attributes would I add to? What language would I choose to speak through my teeth to my peeps? What song would I choose to sing to my queen? What kind of dreams will I have like being a king? What kind of things will I have? What kind of kingdom will I build? What kind of skills would I acquire to pay my bills? What kind of meals would I eat? What kind of fruits and vegetables do they produce in the east? What kind of beast should I be? What kind of African would I be now that I'm closer to me? Now that I know I'm supposed to be free, huh? Now that I grow with the folks that I meet, what kind of dreams do I take overseas when I leave? Back to Africa. 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 Back to Africa.
We ain't come off the damn boat, sandboats. Went from trap to trapping out the bandos. DOS making POS attempts to keep us scrambled. Rather separate than stand close. Arguing about who white folks hate the most and moving goalposts. When we all in the same pot on a slow roast. Bro, you know the okie doke. Keep us fighting amongst ourselves. Keep us clutching at each other's throat. No longer afraid and tether ties, weaponized. Can see connections through these weathered eyes, hypnotized. We all bear the same lips and stride, hips and thighs. Some lift fists and rise, some victimized. Blue hit us up, let's just go. Nines empty bars. Ancestors got the jeans like Levi's. It's not the opus, it's the reprise. Just to focus on your three eyes. You can't turn your back to. You can't turn your back to.
Back to Africa. 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 Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Face painted, body painted with the elephant earrings. Naked with a drape and a spear, beautiful prayer beads. Rings made of wise stone, gold hair and bones. Hunt gather, more skull and bones. Sword and stones, braided hair, wild hair everywhere. Bald heads, long dreads, beautiful women, bare breasts, hair dress, colorful bracelet, colorful necklace. Walking around the land, butt naked. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Brush files trying to put out a file while brushing the fine mane of a line, smoking a pipe, wearing rare skins with rare feathers in my hair, licorice root, original calypso and roots, eating fruits and vegetables, straight off the land, call a clan, anytime to run the clan off the land, build a house out of sand, just playing them some big ass blocks, projects or pyramid blocks, we on the block with original cops and chiops, aboriginal, inner city griots, I speak so many different languages, nigga, you lost me. The only African I speak, I Google, that's Swahili. You niggas rockin' clothes, the niggas not rockin' none. And if they ain't got guns, don't mean they ain't poppin' none. It's poppin' in places, it's peace in the same place, same opposite faces, all running the same race, opposite ways, all back to the lame states. But everybody knows that we came from the same place. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. A tribe called to the fullest. If it's wool over my eyes, I scold it. Pulled it off of his body, ate the meat and threw the bones in the garbage. Made a home out of the carcass. I don't want an apartment. I live right here where the land splits and tents in the trench. When it rains, a nigga gets drenched. You could get rich or you could get poor. Have a tomb in the sky, I have a tomb in the floor. Either or, it all returns right back to the Lord. So have mercy on this beautiful land we adore. Cause nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. What she say? Is that African? I don't know what you say. Nah, my nigga, I'm an African. Naikondo, red, black, and gray. Nayosi, red, black, and gray. Kijani, red, black, and gray. And Rangi, red, black, and gray. The red represents the blood that unites us. The black represents the color that looks like us. The green represents the wealth of the land, and I am red, black, and green African.
These the colors of the color folk. Shackle drug up on the boat. From Camille to the Ivory Coast, diaspora is vast. We gave you sciences and math, a continent of many nation, rich history and pigmentation. All the reason why we celebrate the flag, the motherland, civilization's incubators. Home of Kenyatta brothers, Selassie, great emancipators. Black as the night is black and red as the clay. Green is vegetation we feed from. Dynamic display of spirit and strength. The ancestors with us today. They here in the booth. Royal bloodline, we pillars of truth. Like they said, it take a village to go and raise our youth. Plant a seed, queen from California, my lineage long. We leaves to the roots, leave permanent marks wherever we walk. Cause God dwells within us, so don't never forget it. Empire still standing, African resilience. We still keeping the rhythm. It's African tradition. It's Millie.
Naikondo, red, black, and gray. Nayosi, red, black, and gray. Kijani, red, black, and gray. And Rangi, red, black, and gray. The red represents the blood that unites us. The black represents the color that looks like us. The green represents the wealth of the land, and I am red, black, and green African.
Descendants of kings, slap whitey Edie Amin style. So bow to your excellence, equestrian Clydesdales. Throwing a spear and it glides well. Swinging my sword with the infantry when it all fails. My shield is up, my helmet is on, the arrows are soaring. I specialize in conquering wars with Condon blood. Trickles in the Brompton bloods. Grapes of swans, equivalent to apes with arms. Planet of, I put this on everything that I love. We the Quasar, long before Caesar and Alexander's top commanders. In Eastern European armies, enormous rhinos, ridden by the tribes on the Nile. No fear for these lions, hyenas or crocodiles. Fade them bare hand, grab the jaws and snap it back. Now who can fuck with that? In fact, the answer back, nobody, none of that. Chains made us stronger, my skin made of armor.
Naikondo, red, black, and gray. Nayosi, red, black, and gray. Kijani, red, black, and gray. And Rangi, red, black, and gray. The red represents the blood that unites us. The black represents the color that looks like us. The green represents the wealth of the land, and I am red, black, and green African.
After bondage, reconstruction was survival stances. The African American derived the blood and crip walking from the tribal dances. You know, the faster ran to escape the whips and the grips of the master's hands. I can't speak about ethnicity, can only speak about my blackness. That descended from the Africans, that's where we sold souls. My ancestors were Yoruba, Sam Bushmen, and Oromos. The choppers chopping, chop you. For all you skinheads screaming MAGA, I'm closer to the Zulu and the Chaga, the Himba and the Xhosa. Uncultivated culture, adapted to the new world. Mixed Doja with the Shona, the Moto with the Soto. You smell the black aroma, a mixture of the systemic, been sentenced since diploma. I knew my teachers lied, kept me sleeping in the coma. Till I became woke and now I'm seeing like the soul. Flare here
Naikondo, red, black, and gray. Nayosi, red, black, and gray. Kijani, red, black, and gray. And Rangi, red, black, and gray. The red represents the blood that unites us. The black represents the color that looks like us. The green represents the wealth of the land, and I am red, black, and green African.
Power
to the people, Mungu to the people, even Zulu to the people, until Mungu make the people blue. True to his people, so his people true blue. Nunguvu kwa watu ya Zulu ya Mungu. Naikundu, the color red like the land. Nayusi, the color black like the man. Johnny, the color green like the trees. And Rangi, I be the color of the breeze, the color of the seas. Here to meet the G's, the red, black, and greens. We red that they mean, head snatch you clean. But you can call me Golly, straight out of Cali. Cali, Coop out of me, the red, black, and green me. The legend I seen in my dreams, being a king before they told me I mean me. A slave, no, a soldier, yes, a man and a king me. I read that I mean, in that red, black, and green. Like Kundo.
Red, black, and green.
Now you see
red, black, and green.
Johnny,
red, black, and green.
And Rangi,
red, black, and green.
Goddamn miracle, elevated essence, I'm the son of a stereo, see radio raised me. God spoke knowledge through the airwaves that shaped me. It's Willie Cologne, Hector Lavoe, Curtis Blow, then Rakim Malaj, she was stitches to my fabric. How I made it this far, my lungs filled with Africa's air. Original man skin was never this fair. The byproduct of slave trades, stopping on my island, colonizers' occupation. Motherfuckers been wildin'. Yo soy un boricua, muy malo with my styling. One, cause we came for one, and you can't run from the sun, but you should run from them 12 when they reaching for their gun. God body ain't a threat, just the essence been stripped. The first man was black and it's the reason we exist. So pay homage, respect in your debt. It's the nature of the beast, what your mirror won't reflect. God.
Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu.
What you thought you wasn't a slave before colonialism? Or they never found kings from the bones they digging? Kings of Ghani, Neri, Iffy, kings of Mali, Minin. Mimi, need, move, find me, of my dominion. You ask me my religion, ask me how long I've been giving it before they ever notice that it's unwritten. Mutu Muesi is Mungu, boo. Dutu, Melele, and me too. Hindu is Buddhist, Confucian is Jewish. All large, but none larger than the Muslim is Meditano, Meditano. Qua seek you, I seek you, even though I know you seek through. When I meet you, I'ma greet you like Huaba Mungu. My God, I gotta do you to the day I am the true you. So tell me, do they pray to themselves when they pray to you? Or do they see who they'll soon be?
Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu.
Welcome to the crater of civilization, and that's a fact. Regardless of the misinformation, in fact, if you spread the bushes, you can see where the empire Kush is. My royal court, I'm congregating with my people from the Congo. My concubine body banging like knots, beating on a bongo. I can trace my lineage from the Dogon tribe, which in turn can explain my celestial vibe. It's a tribal boogaloo underneath the stars. On the pyramid walls, you can see the face of the gods. Copper color, pitch black, olive hue Osiris. Orishia women feeding me grapes, looking like ISIS. My tribe is the warriors who brought me back the hands of the missionaries, trying to indoctrinate we with trinkets and red crosses. But a million spear chuckers show them devils what the power of the people from the stars is.
Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu. Mungu, 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 Mungu.
we come from where the green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from where green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from no stratic with the way I distribute the whole planet. It's first world language and made by all Africans. Population more than half the land, still we expand. The saddest story ever was discovering an island. I am Hawaiian, Morin or Pacific Island, Polynesian, Australian, New Zealand, Indonesian, original inhabitant. When there wasn't any man but African and Asian, then Caucasian came after them. All races generated from this generation. Aboriginal, terrestrial man, original man-made, woman and man, hand in hand, motherland, mitochondrial Eve. And many eyes, there is no other than true verses, original, worded, original action, verbiage. I'm verbally Father Earth and the Sun, and one person part of me for being perfect. I've beasted every corner of the whole Earth's surface. Now show face. Oh, you really wanna say it's your race? I look into the mirror at everyone in my face. Afro-Asiatic, Euro, Los Angeles, and I can walk skies and find Africans white as Anakin, and some kin black as Africans in Africa. Back it up, close your eyes, now everything is black again, cause black is us, black it is what it was and always will be. And according to the sun, son, we always will be. Where the green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from where green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from
You see me in all faces of the continents. Murder black men in the streets without a consequence. Took your knowledge and sold it back to you for a profit, and you still paying taxes. I'm even taxing your loss of ends. Took away your knowledge of laws and origination. Now you follow all the laws I established throughout the nations. Pillaged throughout the land, rape women and children, force your descendants to be raised in ghetto tenement buildings. Taught you your ancestors were enslaved from African sands, so you won't research the sovereignty you have on the land. Soon as you're born, your birth certificate's a bond in the bank. Now I'm still cashing out from all the dough your mom and them make. Declare you 3/5 human and force you to be illiterate. If you can't read and write, then how could you scribe the Genesis? Make you forget Africa's center civilization. Now you stand and pledge allegiances to the foulest of nations. Gave you near impossible odds and false gods, so you wouldn't know that God is within and cause problems. Most of your beliefs are perverted from the original, which predates the biblical era and further principles. Though it seems nonsensical, really it's all a strategy to prolong the mental enslavement and further casualties. So move with the strength of the ancestors and back of you. Haley with the black thoughts, your roots, they come from
where the green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from where green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make them God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from
running in this race from the races of black, from the nation of Islam to the nation of Chad. Look, the motherland was fatherless and placed in the stacks. In the belly of the slave ship, the faceless adapt to captivity. The fatherland is Germany, the racists adapt to Nazi culture. How can I properly analyze the stages of black and Nazi culture? I speak about the posse cause of tribal mentality in every form of man. You will find hate. They think exclusion of inclusion makes a purified race, when inclusion of the human makes a unified state of mind. So we can praise and redefine faith. Look, the witness is mute. He sees but don't snitch. The spirit of Africans with they feminist roots. You talk of hell's God, you profit from the word. And sell God, the patriarchal arcs, the male God. The frail thought that forgot its African in roots. The mother goddess. Well, the father built the schools, but the mother taught us. Not this male-centric hellscape that scalp natives and sell hate. Jumping off a deck was the fail-safe when escape wasn't logical. Perverted psychology taught us that our genes was a lesser biology. Then we built the nation on plantations of the colonies and still get excluded from the wealthy economy. Formed from our labor, talking about creations of man, but God made us African.
Where the green is the trees and the red is the land. Yellow is the sun and the black is the man. Make him God, build a kingdom of sand. And to this day it still stands, cause we come from